I wouldn't even know what a gunshot sounds like, officer. I don't even. What are you talking about? Because this nigga is a fucking criminal, bro. He's a fucking criminal, bro. He's a criminal, bro. He's a.
Yeah. All I ever wanted was $100 million in my song. Oh no.
Boom. Okay, so this whole Brittney Griner thing, right? The Russian spy, arms dealer type dude, right? The merchant of death, as they call him, right? We had him captive. They had Brittney Griner captive. We made a trade for these two people, right? Now, a lot of people are saying, how come they didn't save the former Marine who's locked up over there on just some kind of random ass dumb charge? So some information came out today, and it's funny because I was literally saying this yesterday. I'm like, when you say that he's a former Marine, I know the way that America spins things. Whenever somebody says a former this thing, it's because they want you to view the person as that thing. So if somebody says, no, it was a black woman and she did XYZ, it's like, oh, okay, you want me to view everything that happened through the lens of it happening to a black woman. I'm not saying whether that's fair or unfair. I'm just saying that shit exists. You feel me? I'm just saying that shit exists. So I just say that to say, them saying that they traded for Brittney Griner instead of the former Marine who's over there locked up on trumped up charges, the moment they called him a former Marine, my kind of radar went off a little bit. Like, he probably really is a former Marine, but to what extent, to what degree? We don't know anything besides saying a former Marine. That sounds bad on the surface level. So I did a little bit more digging into it. Turns out, in my mind at first, I'm like, all right, so look, right? What if the dude is just a regular dude that was in the army, didn't do anything remarkable, and just 10, 20 years after he was in the army, he's roaming around Russia and they lock him up on some kind of trumped up charges. It's like, that's wrong. You're an American. This is wrong. All right. On all counts. But if you were in the military and you haven't done anything remarkable in the military, and then you get locked up later on 20 years down the road after you're 20 years removed from the military, them saying that the former Marine, it kind of gives us the image in our heads as if he was locked up doing something that was pro-America or while he was on the tour of duty or something, when like, nah, bro. Like, that's like if I go to Russia and I get locked up on trumped up charges and they're like, rapper, podcaster, Dutch Alcott. It's like, it's going to have a certain connotation to it, basically. You feel me? As opposed to if they said devout Christian or devout Muslim Dutch Alcott gets locked up. In your mind, you would be like, oh, a devout Christian got locked up. That's fucked up. I think they locked him up because he was Christian, yo. That's what I think. That's what y'all would possibly be tweeting if they presented it as devout Christian gets locked up in Russia. So just whatever the labels are that they give you, including myself, whatever the labels are, that whatever I title this, is only because I want you to see it from the perspective that I see it. Don't hold my perspective as God. You feel me? So I don't hold their perspective as God. You say it's a former Marine. Anything that makes me emotionally inclined to side with somebody, I gotta look at that shit twice. The moment you say former Marine, I instantly feel like, we need to free this man. God bless America. But because I felt that is why I thought to myself, like, nah, bro. Nah, coming from the black community, that's how they get us. 10 times out of 10, my mans. 10 and a half times out of 10. And that math don't even add up. And it's still a fucking truth. Because the moment they tell you something that's like, Joe Biden going... When it was Joe Biden versus Donald Trump, Biden was like, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black, and you ain't black, and you ain't black.
My mans, what are you talking about? But yeah, why wouldn't we trade for the former Marine? Why would we trade for Brittney Griner? That doesn't make any sense. I look a little bit further into it. Didn't really find anything. He was just in the military. There wasn't like anything associated with his name that was groundbreaking. Paul Whelan, that's his name, Paul Whelan. I pulled something up. This is from Snopes.com, written by Alex Kasprak. It says here, and I'm reading this directly from the excerpt that he posted. A military judge sitting as a special court martial convicted the appellant Paul N. Whelan, consistent with his pleas of attempted larceny, 3 specifications of dereliction of duty, making a false official statement, and wrongfully using another social security number, and 10 specifications of making and uttering checks without having sufficient funds in his account for payment. He was sentenced to 60 days restriction, reduction to pay grade E4. I have no idea what that means. And a bad conduct discharge. So yeah, what the fuck is a bad conduct discharge? If any veterans are watching this video right now, feel free to comment down below. Now this is the biggest thing, right? At least the biggest thing to me, in conjunction with all of this other shit, you feel me? Because it says that he had a bad conduct discharge. He tried to use somebody else's social security number. 10 different times he made checks and didn't have the bread in his account to cover the checks. The wrongful official statement, whatever, we give wrongful official statements to the cops all of the time in the Bronx. Hey, where you going? What are you guys doing? Just coming back from Bible study. Praise the Lord. What's up? Like, you said what? Who did what? Gunshots. I wouldn't even know what a gunshot sounds like, officer. I don't even. What are you talking about? Back to the point, though. This man is a citizen of multiple countries. So he's a U.S. citizen, Irish citizen, British,
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican.
a U.S. citizen, Irish citizen, British citizen, and a Canadian citizen. So that's 4 different countries that this man is a citizen of. You say attempted larceny and you don't specify what it is. Did homie steal what, like $500-600 worth or something? I'm not saying that that's not bad, but it's like, if you stole something, who did you steal from and how much did you steal? Like, let me see. Convicted in a 2008 court martial on charges related to larceny. Charges related to larceny? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Charges related to larceny. After being found to have tried to steal $10,000. Well, that's exactly grand larceny. That's exactly. All right, bomb. Mr. Whelan, and this is on dailymail.com.uk. Mr. Whelan, a former U.S. Marine, was indeed found with an FSB officer, the drive, and $1,200 in cash at Moscow's Metropol? It's like Metropolis? That's weird. It's 2 letters away from Metropolis, but it's not pronounced Metropol. It's more than likely it's pronounced Metropol. Moscow's Metropol. This feels so fucking weird. At Moscow's Metropol at Moscow's Metropol near the Kremlin in 2018 and thrown in jail. However, rather than trying to bribe Ilya Yatsenko, Mr. Whelan maintains he thought he was a friend who had just handed him a flash drive containing vacation photos and was also reimbursing him for a loan. Vacation photos? Whose vacation photos? This is the first time I'm actually reading what happened, so you're getting my in-time real emotional reaction to this right now. Like, whether he did it or not, I can't say. Please don't take my word as gospel. I'm telling you what I think. I'm not saying that you should think this, okay? You're here for whatever entertainment value, knowledge value this video provides. That's cool, but never forget this is just my opinion. I gotta say that before I go ham, because I'm about to go ham. Because this nigga is a fucking criminal, bro. He's a fucking criminal, bro. He's a criminal, bro. My mans. If he's not a career criminal, he is at least caught in criminal activity, bro.
I don't sell weed, I'm a smoker. I'm just really doing what I'm supposed to. And I favor knowledge, I'm a scholar. Learn to flip the money, double dollars. Feeling like a nigga hit the lotto. Bronx, baby, what I made the rep. BDP, shout out KRS. Diamonds dancing.
This up. In my unqualified opinion, your boy PAUL WHELAN is guilty. All right? Your man, I can't say he was a spy because I don't know what the fuck he was doing with that shit. I don't really understand how espionage works because I'm not fucking 007 James Bond, bro. But if you get caught with like classified documents on a flash drive and you get caught giving somebody over $1,000 for the flash drive, he used to work for the government, bro. So saying I was merely paying back a loan at the time of the exchange, I'm not gonna lie, I might want to use that for myself if I ever get caught doing some funny money. I'm not a lawyer. I didn't pass the bar. Alexa, stop interrupting my podcast, biatch. So my unqualified opinion is this motherfucker is guilty. He got caught doing some spy shit. He got caught doing funny money shit while he was in the military. He got caught stealing bread, $10,000. In conclusion, just because somebody presents a story in a certain way, it doesn't mean that that's how you have to internalize the story, okay? The same way how people go, oh no, the woke movement, oh, they use trigger words and fucking buzzwords and all of this shit, all right? The shit that the right is complaining about is the same shit that the right was doing. Motherfuckers started using that tactic because motherfuckers realized that shit worked. It works. The fuck? Bro, it works, bro. It works, bro. Okay? Like, she is from a couple different marginalized communities, I guess would be the right term you could say, because her being gay, a woman, and black, it's like, oh, if LeBron James got locked up, we would get him out in a heartbeat, which you can't tell me that's not true. You can't tell me that is not true. But that's besides the point, okay? That's besides the point. Like, they voted for Byron, and Byron was all about gay shit. So if you're all about gay shit, Byron, I'm gonna need you to go overseas and bring the gay girl back. You feel me? Thanks for watching the video. Drop some comments. I need y'all to smash that like button, to smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment. Let us know what y'all think. Any future topics y'all want us to touch on. Bounce around the channel and look at the other videos, man. Look at the other videos.